Have you ever heard a story that just restores your faith in the world? A story about courage, loyalty, and the incredible bond between a child and their pet. Well, get ready. Because today, we're diving into the heart-stopping, true story of a golden retriever named Angel, who lived up to her name in the most dramatic way possible. This isn't just a tale about a good dog. It is a story that made international headlines and reminds us why we call dogs man's best friend. It all took place in a quiet, rural community in British Columbia, Canada, a place where the wilderness is beautiful but also holds hidden dangers. This is where 11-year-old Austin Foreman lived, happily playing in his own backyard, completely unaware that he was being stalked. It was just another ordinary afternoon. Austin was outside gathering firewood, a simple chore he'd probably done 100 times before. His faithful companion, Angel, an 18-month-old golden retriever, was right there with him. She wasn't just a pet, she was his shadow, his playmate, his constant friend. They were inseparable. But on this particular day, their usual peaceful afternoon was about to be shattered. Unseen by Austin, a massive predator was closing in. A cougar, also known as a mountain lion, had singled him out. These are powerful, stealthy hunters, and Austin was a vulnerable target. The cougar was just feet away, coiled and ready to pounce. For a young boy, this would have been a terrifying, and likely fatal, encounter. He had no idea the danger he was in. But someone did, Angel. Before the cougar could make its move on Austin, Angel did something extraordinary. She didn't bark. She didn't run. She launched herself directly at the much larger, more powerful predator. She put her own body between the boy she loved and the imminent threat. It was an act of pure, instinctual bravery. Angel intercepted the mountain lion, and a vicious fight erupted. Austin, hearing the sudden explosion of snarls and growls, turned round to a scene of chaos. He saw his beloved dog locked in a desperate battle with a wild cougar. He immediately understood what was happening. Angel was protecting him. He didn't freeze, he ran. He sprinted back to the house, screaming for help. "A cougar is eating Angel," he yelled, his voice filled with terror and panic. His family rushed out, and what they saw was horrifying. Angel was still fighting, but she was being overpowered. The cougar had her by the head and was trying to drag her away into the nearby woods. The family knew they had to act fast. While his mother called 911, a local constable, who happened to be nearby, heard the commotion and raced to the scene. When Constable Chad Gravel arrived, the situation was dire. He saw the cougar with the dog in its jaws. With no time to spare and from a safe distance, he took aim with his service weapon. He knew he had to be precise to avoid hitting Angel. He fired a shot, and it found its mark. The cougar released the dog and fell. But it wasn't over. The powerful animal got back up. The officer fired again, this time ending the threat for good. The immediate danger was gone, but Angel was in critical condition. She had severe wounds to her head, neck, and one of her eyes was badly damaged. She was bleeding profusely. It was a miracle she was even alive. The family carefully rushed her to the nearest animal hospital, their hearts pounding with fear. Would she make it? Had her incredible sacrifice been in vain? The veterinarians went to work immediately. Her injuries were extensive. She had deep puncture wounds, a fractured skull, and significant nerve damage. Her eye was so badly swollen they feared she would lose her sight in it. It was touch and go. The next few hours were critical. The family, and soon the entire community, waited with bated breath, praying for this heroic dog. And then news came. Angel was a fighter. Against the odds, she pulled through the surgery. The vets were amazed by her resilience. She had stood up to a cougar and survived. Slowly but surely, she began her long road to recovery. The story of her bravery spread like wildfire. News outlets from all over the world picked it up. This wasn't just a local hero. She was an international sensation. People were captivated by her courage. Donations poured in to help cover her extensive vet bills. Messages of support and love came from strangers across the globe who were touched by her loyalty. Angel the Golden Retriever had become a symbol of selfless love and protection, Austin knew. Without a doubt, that angel had saved his life. He told reporters, "She's my hero." He stayed by her side throughout her recovery, just as she had always stayed by his. The bond between them, already strong, was now forged in a trial by fire. It was a bond that no one could ever break. In the aftermath, wildlife officials examined the cougar. They found it was a young, but healthy, male. It was likely just looking for an easy meal, and tragically, a small boy playing alone fit that description. This incident served as a stark reminder to the community about the realities of living so close to nature and the importance of being aware of their surroundings. As for Angel, her recovery was remarkable. While she bore the scars of her encounter and sadly did lose sight in one eye, her spirit was unbroken. She was still the same loving, playful dog she had always been. She returned home to a hero's welcome, not just from her family, but from a world that had fallen in love with her story. She was showered with toys, treats, and affection. This incredible story reminds us that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes they have 4 legs and a wagging tail. Angel's actions were a powerful demonstration of the deep, unspoken connection we share with our animals. They are more than just pets. They are family. They are protectors. And in this case, a guardian angel. So next time you look at your own furry friend curled up at your feet, remember the story of Angel. Remember the courage packed into that golden retriever's heart and the incredible lengths she went to protect her boy. It is a story that proves that the greatest love can be found in the most loyal of companions. What a story, right? It just gets you right in the heart. If you were as moved by Angel's bravery as I was, please hit that like button and share this video with anyone who needs a reminder of the good in the world. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible true stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.